What's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to Get Hit with the Truth. So today we are doing the What's Next on Liam Smith, the former 154-pound champion who made his debut at middleweight 160 and scored an upset over Chris Eubank Jr., stopping him in only 4 rounds as he basically scored the biggest win of his career with that, and puts himself in the serious mix here at 160. Now, before we get to Liam Smith, if you guys could smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate any support you can give me. I'm just trying to grow my page here. But if there's, anything negative or if you don't like what I'm doing, thumbs down and leave a comment for that too. I want everybody to be real. Excuse me. All that being said, let's get to Liam Smith now. So, following that win, what's next for Liam Smith? What could he be doing going forward now, following that huge win over Chris Eubank? Well, first off, the front runner is a mandatory rematch which Eubank had in the contract. And I heard that Eubank could be enforcing that. He could be activating that rematch clause, and these two guys could be locking horns again. I personally think that's likely what's going to happen, but it's not guaranteed. So I would like to run through the top 10 and see what else is out there. Especially if it's if a bigger fight is on the table. But Liam Smith could get sued if he doesn't take the Eubank fight immediately. Because that's the whole point of a rematch clause. But we're going to run through the top 10 and see what could be possible. So we start with number 1, Triple G, Gennady Golovkin, the now WBA middleweight champ. Triple G's been ordered to fight Erislandy Lara next, but he gave up his IBF title. But is Triple G willing to give up any belts just to go after other guys like Liam Smith or Jaime Munguia? That's a big question that needs to be answered right now, because a lot of people are not sure what's the deal with Liam Smith and with Triple G. I'm sorry. So I'm leaning towards the no, because I do think Triple G is going to want to hold on to a belt. Erislandy Lara is a name, and it's a mandatory fight, so very good chance that Triple G could get that fight on DAZN where he fights anyways, or get it on his terms, and it would be a big deal. Now, number 2 is WBC champion Jermall Charlo. Not likely. I mean, Charlo, first off, Liam Smith is with DAZN and Eddie Hearn. Charlo, is going to be supposed to be returning soon. I think they said June of this year, according to him, but no guarantee in that. But I just don't see this fight materializing. Carlos Adames, the WBC interim champion. He's a PBC guy. Tough fight to make. I think he's waiting around for the shot at Charlo, so I'm not seeing this one. Janibek Alimkhanuly. This one's interesting. I think this is a fight that potentially could get made if Liam Smith wanted it, and Eddie Hearn wanted it. It would be for the title. I think it'd be a really good battle right there. And I could see this fight going down if the Eubank fight doesn't happen. Then, like we said, Chris Eubank, the rematch. I really think this fight is going to go down. I think Eubank wants to get his revenge, wants to get back in the ring, and it's a big fight either way because it's a domestic fight. So I think that's why both guys would be interested in doing it again. Erislandy Lara, the WBA regular champion. I don't see it. I really do think Lara's going to get the Triple G fight since it's been ordered by the WBA. But if for some reason he gets upgraded to champ, I don't see it still with Liam Smith, just because Liam Smith is, he's a PBC guy, and Erislandy Lara is a PBC guy, and Liam Smith is a DAZN Matchroom guy. Then you got Ryota Murata, the former champ. Not a bad matchup, but I think Liam Smith at this point, especially with Murata having ties with Top Rank, I think it's a fight he would probably pass on, just because he'd view it as maybe taking a step back. He'd want to get a bigger name opponent in his next fight. Sergey Derevyanchenko, another one. Well, Derevyanchenko fights for the PBC, so I really don't see it. Felix Cash, undefeated guy, middleweight on the rise. This one's interesting. I could see this fight happening if Liam Smith's trying to win like a final eliminator and they pit Cash in there with them. I think that'd be an interesting one right there to get in line for a world title. You know, personally, I'm going to say the less likely, but I do think it's possible. And then Esquiva Falchao, he's fighting for the vacant IBF title next at some point. I don't know when, but yeah, I'd lean towards the no on that one right there. But Liam Smith has definitely thrown himself into the mix at middleweight, and I think win or lose in the rematch with Eubank, I don't think Liam Smith gets knocked out, and if he does, it's going to be later on. And he's definitely a player now at 160, no matter what happens in that in the rematch. But I do think it's going to be Smith and Eubank Jr. again fighting for the middleweight title. So, I mean, fighting here at middleweight. So, that's it. That's what I got. That's my what's next on former junior middleweight champion and now middleweight contender, Liam Smith of the United Kingdom. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate any and all support, guys. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.